Hi everyone, my name is Nick Schluter. Joining me today is the COO and co-founder of GreenLancer, Patrick McCabe. Patrick, how are you today?
I'm doing well, Nick. Thanks for asking. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. So GreenLancer has a lot of people subcontract us out for the design and engineering for their solar project.
Right.
So I'm sure there's still some common mistakes that you see made when someone comes to us to do their work.
There's nothing worse than a mad installer. And when you're a subcontractor, a lot of times people get mad with things that are out of your control. And so I wanted just to highlight a couple things that we see to help you avoid those when subcontracting not only design work, but really any kind of work. And so if we look at a couple things to avoid, you could probably bend them into a couple different topics. One is the information, either too much or too little. The next would be the communication. And this is really where we see a lot of issues. People, that are subcontracting sometimes don't understand that the subcontractor doesn't know everything that you know. And so there can be issues, especially from perception or other language barriers, that will really prevent the communication from really taking place. So, from an installer's perspective, being overly communicative is not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, I know I said too much information could be a bad thing, but in the context of what you're trying to tell the person, as much information as possible is great. And now, the clarity is also a big issue. If you're not concise or you're overly complicating your directions, it's going to be very difficult for the subcontractor to understand. And ultimately, what we're trying to do here is make the installer manage their time a little bit better. Time management is a big issue, and if there's any issues communicating information, there's going to be setbacks, whether that's a project delay, whether that's something being missed and having to go back out on site because information was missing. Those are going to cause delays. Those are going to cause issues downstream. And so we really want to avoid those, especially because a lot of those issues get heaped onto the subcontractor. So you want to be able to set the subcontractor up for success by following these little tidbits.
Right, and as a solar installer myself, what I love about the GreenLancer platform is there's a very easy breakdown of all the questions that the designer or the engineer needs. That way you make sure that you're not missing any info and you're not giving them too much. If you're looking to subcontract out the design or engineering work for an upcoming project, please visit us at greenlancer.com.